Okay, we're going to clarify here functions, relationships, and inverses. So here I've got a graph of what could be a function or a relationship, and I'm just going to explain some of the terms. So first of all, many to one. Now the first thing here refers to x, or what goes in. So many x's to one, and this refers to y. So what I mean by that is if I take the number 3 and the number 1, so that's many x values, they're actually going to lead me to the same y value. So if I go down to 1 there, leads me to negative 15. And 3, that also takes me to negative 15. So many to 1. And any many to 1 functions, well, in fact, let's say it is a function. First of all, this is a function. Many to 1 are functions without an inverse. They're functions without an inverse. And the other thing that I can do is I can put on here a horizontal line. Now, if the horizontal line goes through 2 points anywhere on the graph, if it goes through 2 points here and here, I know it's a many to 1 function, and therefore it's a function without an inverse. So what I'm going to do is I've actually got the same function, but I've cut down its domain here. And you can double check that. The previous one, the minimum point right here is where x is 2. So I'll cut down the domain. So let's take that same number 3, put it into the function, and what comes out? Negative 15. Now that's fine. But there's no other number that will get us to negative 15. And this is because this is a one-to-one function. 5 takes us to a unique value, 6 takes us to a unique value, and so on. And one-to-one functions have an inverse. And we can also do a straight line test on this. Anywhere along here, there's only one place. If I do a horizontal line, it will only cut the curve in one place, not 2 like the previous one. So they're both functions without an inverse, many to 1, with an inverse, 1 to 1. Now we come on to these. This is a one to many, and this is not a function, it's a relationship. So let's just take the number 4. Here's 4. If I put 4 in, then what comes out is 2. So that's one value leading to 1, but it also put 4 in, and negative 2 comes out. So I've got one value leading to many y values, one to many. And this is a relationship. And finally, I don't need to do the horizontal line test. What I do here is a vertical line test. If it cuts at 2 different points, which it does on the vertical line, straight away it's a relationship. And with relationships, I don't even have to think about doing inverses. So this is another relationship. First of all, let me explain why this is another relationship. Because I'm going to put a vertical line at some point on the graph, and it cuts through in 2 different places. So straight away, I know it's a relationship. But why is it many to many? Let's choose the x value here, 2. 2 goes in, and this value around about 1.8 comes out. 2 also could give me this value here, which is negative 1.8. Where else can I get negative 1.8? So I'm going to draw a straight line that goes through, roughly through those lines. Okay. And you can see that there's another point right here, which should be at negative 2, but you get the idea. Another point where it's there. And the negative 2 also leads to another point here. So what we've got here is many different values leading to many different values. Relationship, no function, no inverse.